Hello, everybody. My name is Wellington Gomez. I am the chief editor here at the Reality Rundown, and we're here today for another episode of Reality Right After. Girl, put your
Right
lip sync
after.
on.
Not us being live. I had no. I didn't know we were live.
You did. You said it.
About Chick-fil-A. He plays his
These are my superstar co-hosts. Kay, how are you doing?
I'm great. Happy to be here.
Period. Kadian,
Hi, castmates.
Shay's the one and only. It's a big day in Atlanta today.
Don't I look good? It is a big day in Atlanta. Happy Kenya Moore Day, guys. Happy Kenya
Girl,
Moore Day.
bye. Go on with that. Go on with that. And last but not least, Ricky.
Hi guys. I really hope I wasn't eating on camera. If I was and you caught that, I apologize. But the girls are working and the girls are hungry. So
Listen, this is it. Like this is what it is. But like I
Was
said,
it Chick-fil-A? I'm sorry. Was it Chick-fil-A?
it was some French fries I was eating on. I'm sorry, y'all.
it's okay. We'll let it rock. Like I said earlier, today is a big day. It is a big day for Housewives fans. It is a big day for Atlanta fans. The Real Housewives of Atlanta season 14 was finally, I guess, what the trailer dropped and the season
Announced.
cast photo dropped.
Yeah.
What, like, first impressions of the cast photo? What do we think? Our girls are back. Our girls are back.
The girls ate.
I like.
I love it. I like it. Now I don't know Sheree so much, but yeah. Candy looks great. I love Drew. She looks great. Kenya looks great. Marla looks great. But these two on the end.
I feel like Sonia Richard Ross was overly dressed properly, and Sheree was overly dressed bad amongst everybody else. I feel like if it was a solo photo and you don't know what function Sheree is going to, it'd be okay. But amongst everybody else, it's like too much at once. I don't know. But they all do look good. Hair on fleek, makeup on fleek. They brought it.
I think Sheree's dress is ill-fitted, and that's why. Like it's a bad dress, but because it's not fitted properly, it makes it worse. I like the bronze and the silver look. I wish that they would have made all of the OGs bronze and the new girl Drew and Sonya with the brown, I guess. But that's interesting. I guess it's an even number, so there's no real center peach. But I like what they did with maybe Kenya and Marlo are the stars this season, and that's why they got.
It's given first seat at the reunion next to Andy.
Right. I don't like Kenya's dress. I feel like it could be it's a little underwhelming for Kenya.
It looks a little pedestrian.
Yeah, I would like to see more glamour for Kenya. That's giving 30th birthday party attendee.
30th.
But I mean, listen, before Miss Mamas over there gets to it, because I know he has a lot to say. I will say Kenya is slaying this though. Like this energy she's giving, like I am here. Do you remember Nini's tagline, I'm still the tastiest peach in Atlanta, something like that?
Right.
This is what it's giving. Like I'm here for it all. I'm coming for throw me little Lisa Vanderpump, throw me to the wolves and I come back leading the pack. Like that's what it's giving. I'm sorry. She's giving Queen of RHOA right now.
She looks.
Listen. Go ahead.
No, go Chase. You got the floor, honey.
No, I'm not. I'm chilling. I'm cool tonight. I pull it. Pull the picture back up, please.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. I actually like Sonya's dress. I loved Marlo's solo shot. Mother gave, honey. She gave Marlotta and not the lesser, honey. I love that. Oh, so good. Oh, wow. Yes. Give it to me, baby.
And the hair.
I actually think Kenya's was very sassy and fun. So I liked that. Now, in the group shot, I must say that, yes, the critiques of Sheree's dress is valid. She does like a praise dancer. She looks like a Clark sister, which I love the
Share.
Clark sisters. Y'all know I love the Clark sisters.
Sister.
She, she looks like she likes living this kind of life. She's living a blessed life.
My God.
And Candy's pose to me is a little awkward, but the one that I hate out of everybody.
Yeah.
And
Oh
she
boy.
just, listen, she's just a struggle bus. She's the struggle bus, honey. Does it not look like Drew finna slide out that chair?
So
Well,
well.
look like they sitting
I
on the
did
back
it.
of the chair.
No, okay, but listen though.
Like this, look. They took the picture. Ricky, look. They took the picture. She was sliding. Took her shit already.
No, Chase, you can't even do that. She does look really good in this picture.
Huh?
I
She
said what I
looks
said.
good.
I said what I said. I'm not changing on it.
Huh?
Candy looks good too, but it's just regular. Candy always gives normal.
Candy pose awkward, and Drew like she finna fall off the side of that chair.
You remember earlier where Ricky said like she didn't really like Kenya's dress? I love Kenya's dress because next to so much, her and Candy's dress being like solid, I love that. Kenya's legs out. She's giving what needs to be given. Okay.
Right.
Drew,
I don't agree,
like,
you guys, only because
Wellington,
I'm
bring the
sorry.
camera
Go
back.
ahead.
I'm gonna show you what Drew looks like. Like she just looks like
I tell y'all just
she
done.
looks like she's shrinking. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. Maybe it's because she bought that Delilah spirit.
Child.
I
Don't do
like a
it.
little
Hey,
I, li-
can
I
you-
like a little Dream Girl Supremes number, so that's gonna always get something for me. For me, Kenya Moore is posing down for the gods, but the dress is underwhelming considering who Kenya Moore is and what she gives us. That's not. I'm expecting that from a Candy. Kenya Moore giving very much Tags boutique is what she's giving.
Right.
Oh Lord, not tags.
But I will say though, the woman's like shape and bust and everything on point. Everybody
I'm
looks like
just glad they got a new
wow.
cast photo.
I'm
Except-
sorry.
Except for Sheree.
What you said, Ricky?
Sheree's just ill-fitted. Sheree has a body, so that's what she should accentuate. Sheree always had body, and she just looks.
Yeah, this dress is this dress makes her look very matriarchy and like like she is
Poseidon, the
like
Little Mermaid.
the mother of the crew.
That's the vibe she got
Wait,
going on.
Wellington, that reminded me of when Candy's when Cynthia and Phaedra was going at it, and Phaedra said to her mom be seeing Cynthia in the catalogs.
Yeah. I remember that one.
I know we're not talking about that, but I just want to say very quickly that Cynthia won that because Cynthia then replied, "Well, I'm glad that your mother shops in the catalog and can find some things to wear." AKA your big ass mama. I'm glad your big ass mama could go in the big girl catalog and find something to wear.
Listen,
A lot of girls said that was D, honey.
listen.
Whoever.
One of the one that I really feel like ate all the girls up was Miss Marlowe.
Miss
I'm
Marlowe, not the
sorry.
lesser.
I'm sorry.
Material.
I'm sorry. The pose is there. The face is there. The hair is
That's
there,
what
honey.
hair is it.
The
I love
hair is everything. It stops right at the seam of the dress. It's everything. It's
She
everything.
looks
It's
like a material
everything.
girl.
She looks like she's been on the show for 8 years and finally got her shot. She understood the assignment. This is how you step into the scene. Period.
In the words of Nene, I have arrived. Miss Marlo Hanson.
Chill.
To the right.
Thoughts on newbie though. Thoughts on the newbie. What do we think on the way Miss Tanya looks?
I like her dress. I think it's different. I think it's chic. I really do like it.
It's giving me Monique.
A little bit. She could never, but a little bit.
We're not gonna stretch our arms that far.
Not mother.
She is Jamaican, and so am I. So rightfully so, I'm by her side. I hope she doesn't do anything on the show that's gonna disappoint me. You have a stand already, girl. You look amazing. And the Bob
But
is bobbing.
the bob is definitely bobbing. The bob is
The
it's
bob
giving.
is bobbing. I don't like two-tone bobs though. It gives very
Child, these girls on the stage will be so fake. But let's speak about some other fake girls. All right, y'all. So let's get right on into it with the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 14 trailer. It was juicy, 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 honey. But the only thing
So
juicier than our peaches, or you gonna cut? What you gonna say, boss lady?
no, I was gonna say we only got 50 seconds though for the audience because we not getting flagged by Bravo. But just saying, keep going.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and roll it right away then.
If you ever were to find something in my phone where a guy was like, yo, I could come give you a massage, you would have a problem with that.
She saw something, didn't understand the context.
You just said basically she's lying. That would piss me the off.
My husband was there when you said that you wanted to have sex.
Go have your husband buzzing my pussy all night.
Anthony was never my assistant because you never paid him. Are you gonna shut the up for a second so I can talk? Candy doesn't know how to be a friend.
Candy was a damn hoe. She everybody for free.
I give what you give to me.
Now you following me?
You're full of shit. Can you?
Pitiful little hoe.
You came here to be Sheree's lap dog, bitch.
I don't have a lap dog, let's be clear.
Here, there. There you go. There you go, bitch.
Yes, honey. It looks like the only thing juicier than a peach is their drama. And
I'm
speaking of
gagging.
which, we have the queen of drama, forever friend turned housewife, Marlotta, not the lesser, aka Marlo Hampton, finally getting her peach. What do we think, guys?
In like, I don't even know what I want to say about Marlo.
Yeah.
Like, the girl has been waiting for this. It's been 8 seasons of Marlo Hampton being a friend of, and giving us content, giving us moments. As much as we say Nene has a lot of moments, Marlo has a lot of moments too, and a lot of Nene moments were attributed by Marlo. So Marlo has been the force of, commentary. She knows when the girls are not giving and when the girls need to turn it up. She knows what the producers want. She shows up to work. She's been showing up to work. Marlo has carried seasons as a friend of more than some of the actual cast members have. So seeing her get her peach, I am happy.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I definitely feel like for me, like it's gonna be she's gonna turn it up, but it's gonna be the same, right? Because I feel like anytime that she was on a season, like she gave it her all anyway. Like, so I don't think that she's gonna be doing anything differently than she's done in the past.
Right.
I'm excited to kind of learn more about like her nephew situation, because I know that they kind of talked about that a little bit on the trailer. So like I'm just wanting to get deeper with her, because some of those things we haven't been able to see in the past. So I'm excited. I love Marlo. So
I would agree. I just think it's just longer scenes. Same old Marlo, but longer scenes.
I'm excited for them to humanize her, and we get to see like her full circle, like how she lives her life outside of mess, but she is giving mess. Her and Kenya have their classic headbutt, which we know gives moments for seasons and seasons and seasons and seasons to come, especially since Kenya holds a nice grudge. Her and Candy, it's always been rumored and teed about this season that her and Candy get into it real bad.
But they're friends now.
They're friends now, but Marlo revealed some things about Candy or sparked some conversations. And particularly, I know I'm jumping ahead a bit, but particularly what interests me in this trailer was her saying Candy was a hoe in the past, and allegedly was sleeping with Block when Block had came out and said that he had a family at the time, and all these things. And it's just so crazy that these things are coming out when I don't know if she was frick or frack. But when Portia's not on the season, and all in she had all these accusations. Excuse me, girl. I'm just saying, they were calling the girl, saying the girl had a shaky past, and the girls turned out to also have a shaky past. It's just what I'm saying.
But she didn't admitted it. This is not new information.
It's new to the show.
The only one who wasn't admitted she was sleeping with her
No, it's
co-star's
not.
husband was.
When he had first came
What
on
I'm
the
saying
show,
is people spotlighting Candy as a hoe or having a hoe past is a new storyline for this show.
I don't feel like that. I feel like when he came on and he was doing his rambling in a circle about why he's a father. It was mentioned before that she
was there a narrative
was
that
the
came-
side chick? She was this, she was that. I think it's whack, Marlo even bringing that up, but we'll get into that when the season starts. Like, girl, bring something fresh in the air.
I think it's fresh. I don't think Candy was ever labeled on the show as a hoe or a side chick, whether Block said it or not. She was never labeled that title. That was
Candy's getting busy getting the bag, and when you busy
I'm
getting
just
the
glad
bag,
she got a storyline.
you're not gonna bring life to it. I think Marlo's bored with that. Find something else to talk about.
Well,
I'm
we
sure
never
that you
talked
all-
about it, so I want to
Well, I'm
talk.
sure that you will agree then, since since you said that, I'm sure you'll agree that Kenya was labeled a hoe too back in the day, whether that was true or false, and so I'm sure your sentiments are echoed to her as well.
Cool. First of all,
wait, hold on.
That have to do with anything.
I know, hold the damn on.
Why is it that you are on this Kenya train? Because I know you like the girl, but you wasn't riding like you was never riding this hard.
It's the double standards for me.
What
That's all I'm pointing out.
I'm actually pointing out that we talked about Kenya being a hoe. We talked about Portia being a hoe.
I miss Kenya, so if you said it, I apologize.
That was dragged.
I didn't hear Kenya either.
Hold on, that was dragged.
Y'all like Will Smith choosing chaos.
What I'm saying is those storylines were dragged through seasons, and Candy's little mishap was swept under the rug. So if Marlo brought it out, then hey,
it's true.
It might have been a bigger. It might have been
had nothing going on for seasons. So I mean, I know what she's talking about. We ain't been talking about Candy. I don't even know what she been doing half the time.
I want to get into the history.
I think it's
because trailer talking about she's sucking dick in the locker room. I want to talk about it.
I think
not at a
it's
child's
because
party,
at
you
the
won't.
time, I think it's because at the time,
not on my watch.
Well, I think it's because at the time when the whole situation with Block came around, it's more important to talk about why you're an absentee father than me being a side chick.
And that's why we talking about the whole stuff now.
Right.
But the whole stuff doesn't matter now. She's a whole wife.
No, in all fairness, we had talked about him being an absentee father. We did season 9. We did talk about that season 9. We did. We did not talk about Candy being a side chick in season 9. We did.
Well, we can talk about it now, and I'm Team Ricky on this one. Like, it's coming out now. Marlo is putting out it now. So whether it was yesterday, whether it was tomorrow, whether it was 10 years ago, the girl was a hoe, allegedly, and Marlo is claiming it.
You would be team that, so that makes sense.
Yikes.
Keep on.
I gotta think.
You're gonna have to chop and screw this episode. Let's keep going.
No, you're not. You're gonna leave that in there. You're gonna leave that in there. We're gonna see what's edited and what's not. Because if you think that he said something to me and I ain't say something back, surely you know this episode was heavily edited.
I don't know if Candy's a hoe or not, but what I'm saying is I'm echoing Kay's sentiments where I feel like there is some excitement around Candy. There's drama around Candy, and Candy hasn't had real drama since her debacle with Portia and Phaedra.
Right.
And she's working, by the way. Let's give Candy her props for working because she's able to maintain a storyline going on her own spinoff. And now she's got fights with the girls and a personal storyline going on in Atlanta. And that was going to be my conflict. Like, could she do both and be entertaining? And I guess the answer right now is
yes.
You got to give it to her. The girl is working. The girl is filming, and it's
Mama
not.
Joyce working too.
And Mama Joyce, I'm like Mama Joyce.
The way Mama Joyce was hunching across that field.
I don't talk about that.
Mama Joyce always shows up to work. Okay.
Next on the docket.
And Candy's storyline has always just been her family.
Next on the docket. She by Sheree. Come on down.
Did y'all see the joggers?
What joggers?
Spring and summer in Atlanta, honey. It's spring and summer. The joggers are out. The girls are jogging. And not only is the joggers out, but so is Tyrone. What do you guys feel about that?
Is he out? She didn't show up.
Tyrone is out.
I mean, we know he's out, but he didn't show up to film.
We're not going to spoil the season, but you may or may not be seeing Tyrone this season.
Right. I mean, if you follow the reality rundown on Instagram, you know that Sheree did do a pickup scene with Tyrone, and he was able to work some things out. So whether that's a spoiler or not, it's been all over the blogs. However, listen, this time I'm gonna need the producers to put some respect on Sheree. Y'all gonna stop calling this girl in whenever y'all need to save the franchise, and then kicking her out whenever y'all get y'all ratings back. It's enough is enough. This is the third time that Sheree has come onto this shit to save it. And I think that I want to see her, like, if she's giving, which Sheree always does, I want to see her at least for the next 5 seasons, because it's I just feel like it's disrespectful to have her come save the franchise, and then 2 seasons later, oh, you're good.
I think what happened with the last time is Sheree looked really terrible on that season where Kim, Nene, and Sheree and everybody was back, the original girls. She looked awful. She looked terrible. Chasing behind Kim Zolciak. And the whole cast came together to get Kim Zolciak together, and Sheree was collateral damage because it was just like, girl.
Well, they offered her a friend role for season 11, and she turned it down. And honestly, the word on the street is they've been begging her to come back since, but she would not accept a friend role. She was like, if you're not going to give me a peach, leave me alone. And so
period.
We're in dire straits, and now that's what we're... Okay,
Wellington said, hashtag keep the lights on at Chateau Telma. I don't know. Sheree, I just hope Sheree knows what's going on with her love life, and she's not with another man that's going to leave her down in the dirt, because she's beautiful. She has a lot going for herself. I want tunnel vision for Sheree. I feel like Sheree, I don't know. Love make you do some crazy things, and I don't feel like Tyrone
got a little piece of coin and he finished building a chateau. So.
Nah, piece of coin.
Hello. But didn't Nene say he was a scammer, whatever?
Allegedly a scammer.
Allegedly
has served his time and paid his debt to society, and allegedly has.
That's how he met Apollo. Then the scheme was a scheme.
Speaking of Apollo, first of all, Apollo did not age.
One bit, and he can still crack his yams. Period.
Yep, Apollo was dressed for spring summer.
He has not.
Oh my Wellington,
really
so
well.
young,
still very
so
handsome.
Did you see it so easy?
I'm gonna let him rock. He likes, for the fans and the listeners, Chase likes to come at me every time we're on the show. But I let him, whatever makes you happy, Chase. It's okay.
Look at Chase.
At the end of the day, I'm Whoopi and you're Sunny. Keep it going.
But I will say this to back it up, because I did kind of like segue to Apollo, but I did like when on the trailer when Marlo was comforting Sheree, and she looked like she was going through it, and she was like, "Oh, Sheree, you just gotta,
Who was talking like that?
What in the world?
I don't know why, but
I don't think nobody
why are y'all?
Do it again.
Not voice change. Just take air out of my lungs.
She said, "Oh, Sheree."
Was he like this?
Yeah.
Bless your heart.
Oh God. I'm not messing with y'all today, but I thought that was a sweet little moment between her and Sheree.
That was.
Sheree was crying over that man.
Marlo can be a girl's girl, and I like when Marlo was a girl's girl.
Yeah.
She can be a girl's girl, and she can.
Wait, Marlo can be a what, Ricky?
A girl's girl when people are going through things, and I like when she's a girl's girl.
That's
true. And I feel like she's always able to like compartmentalize, like, even though I may not be fucking with you, if something's wrong happening in your life, like, I can be there for you, and I can even if I'm beefing with you currently. But I honestly, I don't know if I like the fact that her and Candy I don't like that, like, we already made up. Like, no, I like the drama to sink in. I like the drama to continue. Like,
well, it's probably going to continue because, they know what they said to each other, but they don't know what they said in those confessionals.
Right.
They haven't aired it back. They haven't sat in front of the television with us, and they haven't heard our feedback yet. So that also alters it. And then they got to go through the reunion again. So I'm pretty sure they are going to be able. It's something about a fight that you can get over it, but you can also firmly re-implant yourself back to where you were in that moment when
Right.
you're fighting with someone. And so I think that, we haven't heard the last of them of that situation, like especially if the things that are that she said are even close to the truth, to what they have been rumored that she said, speaking about her children and this and that.
Mhm.
It's not gonna look nice. It's not gonna be nice for her. And about Apollo, I that's what I love about the team that is handling this show. Shout out to James, shout out to Eric and my girl Denasia, who they run it down up in the Potomac, up in the P, and now they are down to the A, getting things together. Shout out to you guys, because there's one thing that I love about Potomac is we may see the trailer, we may hear rumors here or there, but there's so much that travels throughout the season,
So
and so
much.
many unexpected fights, and so much shade that we don't know about, that it carries it, like that reasonably shady party. Nobody expected reasonably shady last season, and it was one of
Nobody.
the standout moments. So I'm sure we're going to be getting some moments like how we got Apollo in the trailer. We even got Lisa Wu in the freaking trailer. You know what I mean? Is it all right if I move along, Shawnee?
Yes.
Or you gonna fire me, Shawnee? Whoopi and I'm damn sunny. Anyway,
Thank you for your services.
Thank you for your service.
right. What, right now? I gotta go.
Sean,
Okay.
you don't sit down and move on.
Moving right along with our bombastic review. On the trailer, there was something else that stuck out to the girls, honey, and it was also a lack. Girl, y'all talk about Drew. I don't like her. I ain't got nothing nice to say about her. I was gonna say something cute. She don't deserve it. And we're gonna start with you, Kay, because Drew is your boo, and we might as well get some positivity for Drew on the channel, because I ain't got nothing for her.
That's all right. I mean, listen, I can always go toe to toe for the people that I like. Listen, I mean, if I like them, I like them. I mean, I don't like people just because other people like them or don't like them. Like, I like who I like, and that's just what it is. Like, I like Drew, but I mean,
why?
I can't. I mean, I like her because I feel like she came on the scene. She was speaking her mind, and I like people like that. Like, just because I'm a newbie don't mean that you want to treat me however or talk to me however. No, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna talk to you however, talk to everybody else, and that's how you gonna get it.
But the boombox, Kay.
But you can't be bringing your wig that you use trying to give it again to somebody
she
else.
Have some missteps.
Nice.
Absolutely, she did, and I
Raggedy ass wig.
I don't have no problem, calling out missteps. I mean, they've all had those. So I mean,
She threw a bone at somebody, a doggy bone this season.
yeah,
I will say,
I probably would have threw it at somebody's head, but I mean,
that moment looked like a season finale type of moment. You know what I'm saying? Like the last meetup, and then
No, I get what you're saying. It like a boom kind of moment.
Yeah, like it looked like.
All know that, go ahead.
Right, but I was saying, like, the girl has been carrying, because let's be honest.
Oh God.
Let's be honest. If it wasn't for Drew, we wouldn't have at least of the finale that we had last time. And whether season 13 was bad, it was better than Jersey season 11.
I can't give you kudos for taking a shit because you took one.
No, Chase, come on now.
Congratulations.
I just it's because Drew showed a lot of hypocrisy last season, and she consistently put her nose where it did not belong. I think when we all saw that Drew was casted, some of us were intrigued at the fact that this is somebody we already knew, we're familiar with, and they were just going to be themselves and bring it. But instead, she was like a puppy dog behind certain people. And now it's like,
we knew Drew's adorable.
It seems like she still doesn't even know her place or her role on the show. Throwing a bone at Sheree. I'm assuming it's at Sheree. And based off the clip that we saw, and and it seemed like she's the one that introduced Sonya to the show. So I'm not understanding why they're even butting heads.
What you mean?
Problematic.
People bring people on the show and butt heads all the time.
That's right. But to me, it's like, you were just a new girl yesterday and you already doing all of this extra stuff. It's always unwarranted behavior by her. I don't know, but it's still the warranted behavior that
they come on there and they
is figuring out what was Ralph doing in Florida. What was he doing in Florida? Does she have those answers?
Who is he texting now? Go ahead. I'm sorry, Ricky.
I got to raise my hand for Katie and child. Katie gonna bark you down up here. But no, I think that Drew reminds me of Cynthia. You know how sometimes when Cynthia, listen, Not like Cynthia as a person, but you know how sometimes when Cynthia tries to read or get buck, it's awkward or misplaced. Like Cynthia, girl, this is the wrong to read somebody. It's just not
right.
like for her and Nene were sitting at the table at the Mexican restaurant, and Cynthia was like doing all. Nene was like, "Girl,
that was funny.
It's not the moment, you know."
Right.
But she's not bringing. I'm sorry, Ricky, but she's not bringing a Barney bag full of fucking tricks to the scene, like, and it's mislanding.
Right. I just feel like
a doggy bone, a boombox.
Drew, her moments are misplaced, or when she comes after people, it's not aligned with the story. Like, why are you starting to fight with this person? Why are you mad at this person? What are you doing, sis? So I hope
we're gonna see.
Do you guys remember when you were more younger, like Avatar: The Last Airbender, and like at the beginning of the cartoon, they always used to say, "And when the world needing him most, he vanished."
Right.
So I saw a meme of LaToya, and it was like, "And when the world needed her most, she vanished." And like justice for LaToya.
I actually would have rather LaToya back.
I would I would rather LaToya than Drew too, if I'm being honest.
We all, well, except for Kate, we all unanimously voted that we didn't want Drew back.
I think that LaToya definitely gave, and I wish that I was in the minds of the producers in the sense like, why is she not back? Because you put your entire season on somebody. You use somebody for the entire season to keep the momentum going, and then it's kind of like the Brandy Glanville effect. I'm gonna give you a season, but then you're gonna throw me to the side, and that's not fair to me. I feel like they always trying to do it with some of the problematic girls. They know that they're gonna come on the scene, go crazy, but then we're not gonna give you. They did it to Marlo for 8 seasons. So I think that was messed up a little bit. I think that LaToya definitely should have been full-time. I think that, she could have definitely given a lot. And I would have loved to see both of them on the show, because I feel like LaToya and Drew, like that little back and forth could have been like a younger version of like Karen and Giselle, Portia and Kenya. It could have been nice, but they cut the plug on that, and justice for LaToya.
You're so shady. A younger version.
Are we done talking about Drew?
I just the thing that really bothered me about Drew and her husband allegedly is clearly he's very, from my perspective, manipulative and emotionally abusive to her. So I was kind of disappointed that they're still in that situation.
Right. I agree.
And I think what's interesting for me is,
are you surprised?
No, but I think what made me happy is I could see that Kenya has been healing from Mark, because when Drew's husband sat at the table and like was basically at the table calling her a liar, Kenya's like, that that would have pissed me off. So that was something refreshing to see, is that I could clearly see that Kenya did some healing work from her own relationship. So I'm excited to see her have her light back in the new season and not be going through stress and struggle and all that other stuff. I'm excited to see Brooklyn be older. I heard Kenya was laying and filleting the girls read-wise, so I know she's gonna wait.
No,
she was in Marlo face doing the
right. Because then if I grab that wrist and I twist it and I break your arm, it's a problem.
But listen, I think that anybody who gets in Marlo Hampton's face with all of those charges and those mugshots, you know what they're getting themselves into. I mean, they're literally like for abuse, right? Allegedly, right? Yeah. And like cutting a girl's face allegedly and stuff like that. So if you wind up on Marlo Hampton with the hair in the face, you got to know either one or two things going to happen. Y'all going to barbecue or mildew. And so you can't be coming up there with the wheat back. You got to come up there strong like you want to fight. So I actually think that was one fight that she was looking forward to.
Well, your girl is known for throwing it and then hiding her hand, so it is what it is.
Maybe it's the pageant girls. I don't know.
They have rah, but
and one of them girls took her whipping like a champ and kept it ticking, took a licking, kept on ticking, and that's why she's still here today. Now the other girl, she was posting sticky notes and stuff like that, and that's why I couldn't rock with her. You see what I'm saying? At least Kenya took her drag. And she moved right on with it. She filmed with the girl. She didn't say, I'm not filming with her. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
She got fired.
But I'm about to say
Who?
we don't know
Who got
what she.
fired?
Who you talking about? You talking about this season?
Kenya and Portia. Kenya and Portia, right? Somebody.
But then
The
she
comment
got
was
she
made.
did get
It
like
must be the
demoted
pageant
after
girls. So if we're talking about pageant girls, the only other pageant girl in history to get laid and
Candace.
filleted down to the Bravo was Candace. Now I said the difference between Kenya and Candace is Kenya took her licking and she kept on ticking. She did not give ultimatums. She did not refuse to film.
She
With,
did say she should be fired. She should be fired.
that's
She
her
did.
thought process. But did she?
But at the end of the
Did
day, it's two different
she?
things for you to get beat at the reunion when the season is wrapped, and for you to get beat while filming when we still have to film and the season still
Okay.
need. Just it
It's
is a
another thing for me
difference.
to sit and then to come back and have to see you. Come back and have to see you. You don't have
But
no
Kenya,
consequence
Kenya
because
made
you
it
was.
very clear. Kenya, the moment she got ragged, Kenya was like, "Fire her, fire! It's either her or
No,
me."
she did
So,
it. She said it before she did it. She said, "Do it and get fired." So that was what she thought that she was trying to do.
and she did.
All I'm saying is, whether you want to come up with the yah with the rah with the sis boom bye, the girl filmed with her for 5 or 6 more seasons, and Candace did not. True or false? I'm just saying, is that the facts? Or is that not the facts?
That's true.
Okay, well then, what are we talking about? Let's move right along.
I'm saying in that instant, she played the same
Yes.
card.
Why y'all girls?
I don't understand what the problem is.
In that instant,
Keisha's never gonna see it for
in
Candace.
that
That's why she
instant,
go
she
back.
played the same
But
card.
listen, Kay. The reason why I can't see it for her is because you did all that big face talking. Then you asked for somebody to drag you. They
Got
drag
dragged.
you, and then you I gotta put a sticky note on the ball. I don't want to film with her anymore. If she comes to the group trip, I'm not going to the group trip. I'm beautiful. I'm smart.
But you
I'm
act like
important. I
she
hope
don't
she
know
gets
what to
taken
say.
away from her kids. I'm just saying. Whether she said it did, is
That's
that what
okay. I'm
happened?
gonna find that clip and I'm gonna send it to you, Chase.
What clip of what?
Kenya after she got her dragged at that reunion. I'm gonna send you the clip.
I know what she said. She said it before
But
that. She said it and didn't fight back with the intention of getting that girl fired.
But what
And
Chase is saying,
I mean, that's the heat of the moment. You're gonna say, I mean, Monique ran around was like, "I'm gonna kill her," whatever she
I
said.
think what Chase
I
is
think it was
saying
just the heat
is-
of the moment as to why Kenya said, "Fire her, fire her." I don't think Kenya thought she had any power at Bravo to fire Portia.
I think what Chase is saying is basically that the reason why he can rock with Kenya is because even though Kenya got dragged and humiliated, she said that she wanted Portia fired, but she didn't go as far as to say, "I don't want to film with her. I'm scared of her. Don't invite her around." She didn't go.
But Candace was not the only person that said that, though.
Listen, Linda.
Oh boy.
She didn't file criminal charges against Portia. She didn't file.
She was wrong for that. Take your ass whooping and go.
She just dealt with it, and
that's all I'm saying.
She
The
provoked
difference
Portia.
is,
Portia dragged her, and she dealt with it. Candace provoked Monique. She got bopped, and she went on a whole victim crusade. That's why people don't respect Candace. If you're going to
still on it,
yink, just like Chris Rock. If you're going to do the yink, 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 and somebody come up there and bop you upside your head, you just got
that
bopped.
is one of the consequences of it. Some people gonna take it, and everybody ain't gonna take it. So if you're not prepared for either one of those reactions, maybe you should do what?
Yeah, I mean, if I was Chris Rock, I would have bopped his ass back, and we just would have been fighting on that stage.
Oh, no, I ain't no Chris Rock.
Ricky made a valid point. Even big celebrities like Chris Rock and Will Smith, you know, Chris got smacked and he didn't press charges. He hasn't even really said much.
Well, you
He
know,
ain't saying nothing.
Monique and Will Smith are Libras, so you know.
So what were you saying, Wellington?
I was saying I'm a Libra too.
And I'm a Libra too.
Anyways, keep going.
Y'all see what I'm dealing with. So y'all see what I'm dealing with here on the reality right after, don't you? All right.
Hey guys. So Nene and Portia were trending all over social media after the trailer was dropped, and fans are unimpressed. What are your thoughts?
Portia had this tweet saying, "Not me and Nene Leaks trending. I just love y'all." And later on, Nene also tweeted, "The love is appreciate."
Is it a coincidence? I don't know.
I asked you.
Not you had to read it like she said it, though.
I asked you.
I love how Nene didn't even acknowledge Portia's part.
Right, and like I mean, Portia was looking for. I mean, they're friends, but Portia was definitely looking for a pick me moment, like a retweet or something, or like a kiki on the Twitter. But um, I don't know. I think that then the fans humbled both of them because then they were like, something that's trending for you is not trending for everybody else. You need to look at the worldwide trends and the country trends to see what is actually trending.
Did they say that or did you say that?
No,
Who
the
said that?
fans was
have been trending worldwide, but the fact that anytime Real Housewives of Atlanta is mentioned, Nene is viral.
For sure.
Time. Anything that
It's
has
synonymous.
even OLG, Nene is on Twitter. Everybody talking about Nene. I want the girl back.
Me
It ain't gonna
too.
never happen.
I
dog.
just
hate to say that.
yeah, like I just don't see. I don't. And the more the show evolves and the more the show develops into whatever it's developing, I don't see how she fits into it. Like it's a great idea, but I don't see how they can throw her
Well, if they're
into
gonna
it.
do the New York OGs a deal, then I think that they should do it for
Legacy.
the Atlanta OGs.
You see,
That's
I
a good idea.
slightly agree and disagree with y'all, but the one thing I will always agree with Nene on, a lot of other people got their spinoffs. She can get one too. I mean, if she's not gonna be fitting with the girls, I feel like Nene, with even her new life now without her husband, I would want to see what she's up to, what she's getting down with, what's going on at Club Lanithia.
Right.
The Lanithia Lounge would be something nice to watch. I think Wellington said a me moment, and I agree. Listen, Portia, you had your chance to be the queen bee. You didn't want to take the heat. You didn't want to take the pressure. So please exit to the left. See you next season, boo. You could have been that girl. You didn't want to be that girl. So therefore, I really don't care what you got to say about who's talking about you, who's not.
I think Portia's gonna come back with a bang. I hope Candy takes the season off so you get Portia.
I actually, if that's the case, I am going to enjoy my break because Lord knows we need one. The dynamic feels fresh. It feels new. We have new things to talk about. There's not teams. There's not a standstill. Kenya seems more comfortable around the group. And to be quite honest with you, if I'm being very, 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 very 100% on the whole matter, it seems like if you had to take a poll between the girls in the group and which one they would much rather work with and be around, it looks like it's going to have to be Kenya Moore because they look much more fresh and funner than as opposed to when Kenya was not in the group and Portia was in the group. They don't rock with her like that. So this is not a group of girls.
I will definitely agree with you on that point. The show seems fresh. The show seems like someone on Twitter pointed it out. They finally got that cast that could be that instrumental group of friends. It's not a huge group. It's not a small group, and they all fight with each other. Like the fact that we have so many verses: Kenya versus Candy, Kenya versus Marlo, Sonia versus Drew. Like the fact that we have so many, I feel like it's great, and I can't wait for it. Ricky, when I get the episodes, you're coming over and we're watching them, and you too, since you're in the East Coast, Kadian. But then,
what about me?
Get on the jet and come scoop me, and we just going up there.
We might have to have a meetup chat because
anyway, have a family trip in Atlanta or somewhere.
Oh my God, we can probably do something for the finale, a finale watch party in Atlanta.
In Atlanta, we can do that at Mr. G. I'm gonna take Chase down to the bar.
We're not going anywhere to drink.
The reality rundown might have a finale watch party in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna talk about it. Well, with that said, that has been our show, everybody. Thank you so much for joining another episode of Reality Right After, where we talk about all the latest headlines, reality TV. If you guys today, listen, I want this energy every Wednesday though. Like I want this energy every Wednesday.
Well, you know, in Atlanta, we gonna be duking it out. We gonna
right.
be
Now, I feel like we're gonna have to have a special episode for the Atlanta show. Like, have an episode on that.
Right. Listen, if you want more reality TV, make sure to follow us on Instagram at The Reality Rundown and on Twitter, Reality Rundown _. And make sure to subscribe to our channel and because we need it. We love all the subscribers. Everybody's loving the interviews. The views are running up. Everybody's loving the rundown right now. Castmates, thank you so much. You guys are amazing. And this is why we do it. To my amazing co-host, thank you. To another, we'll see you next week.
Bye.
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 Hasta pasta.